I thought I should speak to you.
Oh, so this number came a little, I think 2, 3 hours back, sir. Actually, I was engaged in a job, work and physical work. So I found this number was there. Of course, I have noticed it. And who has rung me up? Okay, I'll give a call later on.
Right.
Thinking
So
that.
sweet of you. Basically, you joined Crime Free Bharat Mission through app, and
Oh, so I have referred this number, sir, to many of my friends, and they were asking me what is this. I said no. There, I think there's something good. The step being taken from which authority it is not known, but since it is crime-free Bharat mission, so I thought, okay, why not to share to all my friends? So thinking that, so I too. They had asked me when I opened it. I saw that they were asking me to say something about what I did or what I am. So I just mentioned those things. After that, I have submitted, and thereafter it came automatically to me that saying that okay, share it to your friends. So I just shared, and so I found that there are a great person behind it. Sir. Okay, sir.
so repeat your name once again, Mr. Sinha.
I am Vishwajit Sinha, sir.
Vishwajit Sinha. Mr. Vishwajit Sinha, do you know that it will transform this whole nation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I didn't know. I was thinking sometimes when my friends, colleagues, irrespective of course, I am not doing any politics. I am not engaged in any political party. But whomever I refer, anyhow, they were engaged in either Congress or BJP or some other political. So they were thinking something of that kind, that whether since government is run by BJP, is it something of that BJP's mission? So I told them that maybe it is BJP's mission, but since it is crime-free India, Bharat, so it is a very great step taken by whoever has taken. So I just referred and I supported.
So let me introduce myself little properly.
Sure.
I am an IPS officer of 1984 batch.
Oh, sir.
I am from Madhya Pradesh cadre, and I had been DGP for 7 long years. I was a DGP Railway, I was DGP Home Guard, Civil Defense and Disaster Management, and I was the DGP Police Reform. Mr. Sinha, you will be surprised, I was IG Operations Kashmir also.
Right. Oh, sir.
Okay, so and I had been IG CRPF Delhi, I was a DIG Garhwal Dehradun, and all through my career, I did lot many innovation in policing. Okay, and I basically I am having 13 medal to my credit and 3 awards. So these awards are meant for Crime Free Railway, GRP Help App and Crime Free Railway. And there are the 2 initiatives of the Government of India which are being led by me. One is the Crime Free Bharat with 21 objective to transform this nation. This is one of the national police mission of Government of India, and I am the nodal officer to lead it.
Jesus.
So thinking was earlier more police oriented, right? But now it is much beyond that. Basically, it is Mr. Sinha, it is very unfortunate that we are still being governed by the colonial rules which were deliberately enacted by the Britishers to rule slave Indians.
Right,
Why independent India should have the same set of rules? Because it is suiting these politicians? Why we should have the same set of rules?
Right, sir.
The system or administrative system which was evolved by the Britishers to rule this country through few Britishers. And those Britishers were the Latsap, and whole system was designed to serve their purpose. Why that Latsabi Vyavastha should continue after 75 years of independence? Is it not very unfortunate?
Really, sir.
Lord Macaulay had submitted a report in British Parliament on 2nd February 1835 after studying different gurukuls of the country. He roamed around. He visited each and every gurukul of India, and it took them 3 years. So 82 to 85 they were traveling in India, and on 2nd February they submitted a report of the 1870 pages on 2nd February in British Parliament, not in Indian soil, right?
Yeah.
And if you go through that report, I am of the very strong view this Lord Macaulay report should be the study matter of all our classes, because it has described the great Gurukul system. And do you know what was the literacy rate? Literacy rate was in South was 97 to 99%.
Those days, sir.
Those days. I am talking of the specific time frame of the 2nd February 1835. And the same report says the literacy was the lowest in the north, and it was varying from 80 to 88%.
It was the lowest one.
Lowest one was in north, right? And the lowest one was the 80 to 88%. The same report, in the same report, it was mentioned the literacy rate of the United Kingdom at that point of the time was only 17%. 17%. They were having only one day school, that was on Sunday school, and they were taught only one subject, that was क्या था वो Bible. They used to be taught Bible, whereas at that point of the time our Gurukul were spread in the thousands of the kilometer. Some of them they were spread over the very very vast area, right? And these Gurukul were having the excellence in 18 odd subjects. Surgery was one of them. So while this subject was being deliberated in British Parliament, one colonel, his name was Colonel Cute, right? Colonel Cute, he was also one of the Lord. So he rose and he said, I corroborate whatever Lord Macaulay said, right? And let me tell you, Lord Macaulay was not the boss. They were the two persons, Lord Adam and Lord Macaulay. Lord Adam was his boss, right? But generally we always read the name of the Lord Macaulay. So Lord Adam, he is now forgotten, almost forgotten. So Colonel Cute, he said that I corroborate. So the Parliament people said that who are you to corroborate? These people, they have done a study of the 3 years and they are talking something very authoritatively. You are having no business to say that I corroborate. So then he narrated one story. He said, I was in a war which was fought with Hyder Ali. I lost that war. I was caught alive by them and they cut my nose. So in British Parliament, rather than relying and believing Colonel Cute, they said, why they cut your nose? Why they have not cut your throat? So Colonel Cute gave the answer. He said, no, great Indian tradition, cutting nose is the biggest punishment, and they will never kill you if you are caught alive. So if you die in war, is fine, but nobody is going to kill you if you are caught alive. So those were the traditions, and then he narrated that from after he took his cut nose to a Gurukul called Badgam. There must be some Gurukul Badgam, right? And where the plastic surgery was conducted in those era. And he then challenged in the British Parliament, can any one of you detect that I had undergone a plastic surgery? That was the level of excellence. So the people though who say, okay, we don't know surgery, we don't know this, that, and surgery is a production of, or surgery is a result of allopathy, It is all bullshit. The same report of the Lord Macaulay, it gives, I think, 174 odd type of the forks which were being used for surgeries. That was the level of excellence. Now, why we should have the same education system even after 75 years? Why? Why? Why?
Sir, exactly, sir.
Now, crime-free Bharat says that we can have a crime-free Bharat where you need not to go to Thana to report your crime. And reporting a false or fabricated or exaggerated crime will be a very serious offense and you will be rotting in the jail. Nowadays, people are, the genuine cases are not being registered, false exaggerated cases are being registered. People are running around for the many years, 25 years, 30 years, 40 years for the crime which they have not committed. What is this happening in this country? Why it is happening? And it is being said by no less than by a Director General of Police himself. You don't feel that we can easily make this country crime free where your case will be registered without going to Thana. Nobody would dare to report false case. There's a lot of technology which has already invented or which is already in place that would be used to collect the evidences with the participation of the public, and we will be having the evidence which today's police even cannot dream or think of it. Those those evidence will be in place and they will be logged with the hash value, so they will become infallible. Biswajit Sinha ji, are you listening this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very seriously, I'm sir. Every words I am, I'm listening with great respect, sir.
And Mr. Biswajit, you have to understand that you need not to attend court. So the trial will be taking place through distributed video-based trial system. And in majority of the cases, trial would be completed and justice will be delivered within 3 days. 30 days will be the highest time. There will be no adjournment. There will be no dearth of the judges, because you, me, and everybody could be judge. Everybody could be advocates. Law will be rewritten in a transformed Atma. We need to transform the Atma. Basically, it cannot be the same soul which was given by the Britishers. That same sort of law will not continue. And it will be in the layman language. Why should be in the legal language? Why it should be legal language? So, the trial would be complete within 30 days maximum and justice will be delivered. Everybody would be anonymity and not it is becoming buzzword. Why you should have enjoy anonymity at the cost of me, Mr. Biswajit Sinha? Why you should move anonymous on the street and creating a risk to my life? Can you do that? So there will be certainty of identity. If anybody want to move in a public, he must make it sure he should be recognized by the technology. अभी क्या हो रहा है? They are covering their face, this, that. The moment you will cover your face, or you have to make it sure that you are recognized, thereafter you can cover your face, right?
Sure.
I mean, you need not to be open face. I mean, you can even cover face also, but making it sure that you cover your face only after technology recognizes that Mr. Biswajit Sinha is on the road, right? If Mr. Sinha is moving without being recognized by the technology, it will raise hue and cry, and Mr. Biswajit Sinha will be arrested for the crime of anonymity. The person who will be arresting, he will be paid 10,000 rupees, that to be, which will be recovered, 20,000 would be recovered from Biswajit Sinha. Right? And that so there will be certainty of identity, and there will be a fundamental right to the privacy also. So you will enjoy a fundamental right to privacy with only one limitation: the moment Biswajit Sinha would be committing a crime, your fundamental right to privacy will temporarily cease for some time, right?
Sir.
The system will report that crime, system will give all evidences with certainty, and within 30 days, Biswajit Sinha would be rotting in the jail. Do you want that system? Do you want this system? It is doable.
Yes,
And,
I do.
and do you know, everybody in the process will be given revenues with a free hand. The revenue would be of the tune of the 5,000 to 1 crore rupees. And whatever the amount would be distributed, the magistrate would not be deciding the quantum of fine. Quantum of fine will be calculated. It will not be decided by the judge. It will be total sum which has been distributed multiplied by the 2 will be recovered. So if I distributed 5 crore, 10 crore will be recovered from Biswajit Sinha. Now tell me, with this revised thing, would Biswajit Sinha will ever dare to commit a crime?
No, sir.
So why should not happen? At present, what is happening? If I could get a little advantage of a renowned criminal, then if telephone call is suffice, and if Mr. Biswajit Sinha is not having the money, he will sell off his house and give the money whatever is demanded. Is that not true?
Yes, sir.
Why it is happening? Why it is happening? Why we can't have the a totally transformed country? Do you know what we are saying? These farmers, Manani Narendra Modi ji is not keen in giving one MSP. Do you know what I am having to offer to my farmers? Would you like to listen?
Yes, sir.
I will be giving them one MSP gladly, and they need not to go to Mandi, and they need not to go any bureaucrats for selling their crops. Right? Whatever money they will be spending for the production of their crop, they need not to pay from their pocket. I created one account for them, and the name given